switch gears a little bit and go back to this idea of timing of movements.
Sure.
And so why is timing of when things occur so important, and how does being able to achieve certain positions and access certain range of motions impact that?
Okay. So in order to move, we're pretty much just trying to redirect force and energy from one point to another point, right? So certain positions of joints, certain positions of bones, and certain positions of our pelvis enable us to actually, one, demonstrate that force production, and two, direct that force into a specific direction, okay? So again, this is a lot of what Bill's talking about as far as like internal rotation allows for more force production. So as I pronate, that's enabling me to put more force into the ground, right? Because you don't really want to put force into the ground in supination. That would be like an ankle sprain. You don't really want to sprain your ankle. So as you pronate and put force into the ground, that enables that tibial internal rotation. So that starts to propagate that force up the rest of the body. So then you'll start to get femoral internal rotation. That changes the shape of the pelvis as well as how it's rotated. So as that force starts to enter the pelvis, or that energy starts to enter the pelvis, that shape starts to, one, help capture that force and that energy. Then the other subsequent motion helps to direct that force, whether it's, ipsilateral, contralateral, things like that. So that's where kind of like the rotation of the sacrum comes in, or the position of the entire pelvis as a whole will come in. So if I'm trying to go left, but my pelvis is facing right, and I'm trying to push through my right foot, that almost becomes like a stop gate or a blockage for that force, and it almost dampens it too much to where it becomes not as efficient as it could be, right? It's almost like I'm trying to get out of a right foot cut, but my pelvis is still going into a right foot cut. That's not very effective if I'm trying to actually be, as far as like advantage for performance or juking someone out or capturing an offender or something like that. So.
Gotcha.